Hi, I'm Honey, and this is my GameWisp benefit explanation vlog. And it's actually going to be like a right proper vlog talking about my GameWisp monthly subscription campaign that I have and have had since May of 2015. I never really did a promo video for it because in my head, I had an idea that I needed to do something short and sweet and flashy and Toad's professional. And hi, I'm Honey. You know, I had various ideas, and the actual implementation of it didn't work so well. And so I decided to try to do an explanation in as fast a window as possible. And I got it down to like 5 minutes. And I actually recorded it earlier, but I felt like I was rushing and there was this pressure and I wanted to explain all these things, but I had to keep it quick and I sort of felt like it wasn't quite right, excuse me. It just wasn't relaxed in the way I am. And so we're doing it a little bit longer, slow Southern style, right? We're doing a little bit longer, a little bit slower, and that's okay. I'm good with that. So, I have a GameWisp campaign. You can find it at gamewisp.com/honeyplay. Just like just about everything else, it's all honeyplay, right? And I started this in May of 2015. And I really started it because streamians and supporters wanted it. I was asked, hey, why don't you have a Patreon account? Hey, why aren't you Twitch partner? Hey, why can't we sub to you? And I'm not Twitch partner because they haven't approved me to be a Twitch partner. And the idea of having a sub button was something that was like always a dream and always an elusive thing. But then I kind of realized that with GameWisp, their whole campaign, sub buttons for all, really they are tailored to what I do. They are specifically tailored to streamers and YouTubers. And they've got all the back end side of it for to give me the tools to help me fulfill the benefits that frankly the other guys just don't have. And so I kind of reevaluated it really because of the encouragement of y'all. And I went, okay, I like these GameWisp guys. They've been really supportive. They've been really friendly. They seem to understand my point of view as an entertainer and a daily content creator. And so we worked it out. And I have been so happy every day since then. Absolutely love the fact that I can have a sub button. And a lot of times people are asking me questions about it and it's kind of a confusing thing, or it's not something that I can explain right that second because we're right in the middle of a boss fight and I'm trying to just sort of halfway explain it, or people see the notifications pop up on my overlay on my stream that says, hey, so and so resubscribed for 8 months or whatever. And it's really great to see that, and it's great to share that. And then sometimes and you can see when somebody starts a subscription, and I want to take some time to explain it. So now that I've explained why I have this and how I came to have this, and let's talk about what it actually is. It is, as I mentioned, a monthly subscription service. And so there are people who would like to support us and contribute to what I do, my channels, but they don't always get to watch. Maybe they're in a European time zone. Maybe they've just got real life stuff, but I get a message, hey, I absolutely adore you. I really want you to keep going and be able to do this as your job, and I just want to budget so much a month and just not think about it. And that is actually like verbatim one of the people who really kind of pushed me to go ahead and seriously look at this. And so I realized that there actually was an interest in having a subscription service and having that. And now for me, what that means is it means a secondary source of income, which is, helping me pay when the car needs work, not crashes, when the car needs work. It's helping me get to some of these conventions that I really want to do, and I really feel like it's helping me grow my channel. It's giving me a little extra connection to my streaming ads, and at the same time, it gives me that extra source of income to give me a little bit of breathing room when it comes time to pay bills at the beginning of the month. And so that's kind of what it is. You know, some people support us with treat streams, and that's all they want to do is they want to feed us a couple of times a month, and they're happy campers. Some people, you know, do tips. Some people send us honey mailboxes in the mail. Some people do some people are subscribers, and some people do various combinations thereof. We kind of talked about that before, but now I really want to explain what you get for it. You know, you understand the base theory with because Patreon's a fairly large thing, you know, that the idea is similar to that as far as, you know, you're going to be able to pick your tier and you can you know, commit to whatever amount you want to be recurring, and at the same time you kind of look at, hey, do I want this? Do I want that? And then there's a little bit of a give and a take. And so for the first tier is I call it my roadies, you know, because hey, I'm Honey Song Syndrome, right? So my first tier is roadie, and for the roadies, it's $5 a month, and you get a Twitter shout out every month. I give you a thank you on Twitter, and there is private messaging on Discord that you can in my Discord that you can have your own room and have a channel there. There's private messaging on and messaging in general on within the GameWisp forums within those pages. And every night that I stream, I do a rolling credits for all of my subscribers. And I just want to be sure that I can thank you as many ways as possible. And so I end my stream with a credit roll. And it's kind of nice to see your name there and go, yep, I support her. And then for the next tier is band members. And this one is $15 a month. And for the extra benefits with band members, you get all of each tier, you get the lower tier stuff, right? So you like get that plus. And so with this one, besides the roadie benefits, there is also once a month we get together and have a PvP time or a Minecraft recording time. It's all based in Minecraft because most people have Minecraft. And whether it is PvP on the Hypixel servers or currently we're on a private server working through the diversity map. And it's nice because I'm not streaming, so I'm not having to say hi to every person that comes in. I can really focus and have a conversation and have a good time with that smaller group. And then we record it and I put it up on the YouTubes, and you guys get to see what all we get to do together in that private recording each month. It's usually the third Saturday of the month in the afternoon. I try to accommodate as many time zones as I can, so in the early afternoon, my time. And then for the next tier is $25 a month, and that is my rock stars. And rock stars, of course, as all tiers, you'd have all the lower stuff you have access to, plus every month you have the pleasure of seeing my ridiculous handwriting because I will write you out a personalized postcard that gets mailed to your very own address, and you can have that. And you know, we've had some fun with it. Some people have, you know, taken pictures of it as they receive it on the tweeters and stuff like that. And I personally, I like postcards. That's just something that I like. I like the idea of getting a handwritten something from somebody in the mail. You know, everything you get in mail is junk mail and bills. And it's just nice to me to think that you're going to get a little bit of honey love, you know, once a month. And I make sure that they're all a different, you know, I try to get a different one. I'm keeping them all kind of Kansas themed, and they're all a different postcard. They're all a different picture. And it's a fun thing that I do. And I hope that, you know, it's kind of a fun benefit for you too. And then for the top level, the top tier is Rock Legends. And it's $50. And I did not start with this tier, but Faleron was a rock star, and he set his at 50, and I just sort of felt like I needed to do a little something more for that level, because it was like twice what the other benefits were. And so I added a birthday card benefit. So for all of my rock legends, and I got to do this for Fowleron last December, all of my rock legends, I will give you a birthday card. I'll get it sent out before your birthday, so you get it in time. And every year, and of course, there's one more with this one. Every other month, I will every other month that you are a rock legend, I will record myself singing a song and send it to you. Give you access to that. And so I almost did it every month. I originally said it for every 3 months. I almost did it for every month, but I'm really afraid that I'm going to run out of songs that I can somewhat sing and do, maybe. Anyway, it's actually something that was sort of weird for me to do. Hey, this is a benefit. But I have actually had a lot of people say, hey, I wish I want an album from you, or I want a song from you, which is hilarious. At the same time, I'm like, well, I actually have heard that a lot, so maybe that can be a bonus benefit for that top tier rock legend. And so that's kind of my benefits in a nutshell. Oh crap! I forgot a thing. Okay. Band members, besides the private PvP recording every month, also get YouTube credits. So on the end of my vlogs, like this one, or Honey Mails, or Loot Crates, or Honey Cooks, I really have not done one of those in a while. Well, it's been winter, so there ain't been no honey barbecue. But anyway, at the end of a vlog type thing, where you see my face, I like to throw on the YouTube credits at the end. And that is, of course, for anybody band member and up. So, sorry I didn't put that one in there, the band member. I'm sure there was a running ticker at the bottom or something to explain that. Anyway, so that's my GameWisp. That's what it is. It's simply another alternative to support. And however you want to support the stream, whether it's by views or food or boxes in the mail or the tips or subscriptions, whatever it is, we appreciate it. I love you for it, and I'm just really thrilled to keep doing this as my job. So if this is not your cup of tea, if this is not something that you're interested in, don't worry about it. Ain't no problem. It doesn't change a thing. If this is something that you're interested in, or if you were just curious as to what the heck is this GameWisp stuff popping up there, well, now you know. And the more you know, right? Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for your support. I'm totally going to cut this off, and I'm sure it hasn't been a very, very, very long time. Okay, I'm sure it's definitely pushing my time. Anyway, thank you. Love you.